Hey everyone! Welcome back to World Information HD, where we dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting. Today, we're counting down the top 20 most valuable ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies. These coins are not just pieces of currency, they're historical treasures that can be worth millions. So, if you're a collector or just curious about coins, stick around because this is going to be exciting. Where we talk all about rare coins, valuable finds, and amazing collectibles that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today, we're going to dive into the fascinating world of the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might want to stick around, because this coin is worth a whopping $44, $5.55. So if you've got one of these pennies lying around, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Let's break down the history, the value, and why this coin is so rare. Alright, let's start with a little history behind the 1982 Lincoln cent before we get into the real juicy stuff about its market value. 1982 was a big year for U.S. pennies. It marked a major transition in the production of Lincoln cents. Before 1982, pennies were made primarily of copper. Each cent was composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc, and they weighed about 3.11 grams. However, due to the rising cost of copper, the U.S. Mint decided to change the penny's composition to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. This new penny weighed 2.5 grams. This transition happened mid-year, which means some pennies in 1982 were copper, while others were zinc. The U.S. Mint produced 7 different varieties of pennies in 1982, based on composition, copper or zinc, and whether the coin had a mint mark or not. But here's where it gets interesting. The 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after varieties. So, why is the 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny so special? First off, let's talk about the lack of a mint mark. Most pennies produced in Philadelphia during that time didn't carry a mint mark, and that's typical. However, the coin we're talking about today is a rare variety that has a combination of 2 important factors. It was struck in Philadelphia, it has no mint mark, and the composition of this coin could either be copper or zinc. But what makes the 1982 no mint mark penny extremely valuable is the potential mistakes and errors during the minting process. There were numerous variations and die changes, and coins struck in copper during this time are especially rare. Now, let's get into the value of this coin. When we're talking about a penny being worth over $44, $5.55, there are a few key factors that come into play. The main ones are condition, rarity, and composition. The condition of a coin is one of the biggest factors in determining its value. A 1982 no-mint mark penny in perfect condition, known as MS, mint state, is much more valuable than one that's been circulated. The coin we're talking about today, valued at $44,555, is likely in near-perfect condition, with its original shine and minimal wear. Collectors often look for MS65 or higher when it comes to these rare pennies. If you have a coin that has been professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC at this level, you could be looking at serious money. Not every 1982 penny is created equal. The rarity of certain era coins and transitional varieties makes them highly sought after. In particular, the copper pennies struck without a mint mark are incredibly rare. It's estimated that only a small batch of these coins were produced. This limited supply, coupled with high demand from collectors, drives the value up significantly. Composition: copper versus zinc ***. As I mentioned earlier, 1982 saw a shift from 95% copper pennies to zinc-coated copper. The copper pennies from this year are especially valuable because they mark the end of an era for copper coinage. If you have a 1982 no-mint mark penny, one of the first things you'll want to figure out is whether it's copper or zinc. A quick way to tell the difference is by weighing the penny. A copper penny will weigh 3.11 grams, while a zinc penny will weigh only 2.5 grams. You can also use a magnet *** test, as zinc pennies will have different magnetic properties than copper. So, what's the current market value of a 1982 no-mint mark Lincoln penny? Believe it or not, one of these coins recently sold for $44, $5.55 at auction. This incredible price is driven by the condition, rarity, and the demand from collectors who are eager to add this transitional year penny to their collection. Not all 1982 pennies will fetch this price, of course. Coins in lower grades may be worth anywhere from a few dollars to several $100s, depending on their composition and condition. But if you have one in mint state with no mint mark, especially if it's made of copper, you could be holding a treasure worth tens of thousands. Now you might be wondering, how can I check if I have a valuable 1982 penny? Well, the first thing to do is grab a magnifying glass and check for the mint mark. If you have a penny from 1982 with no mint mark, it's time to check its weight. If it weighs 3.11 grams, congratulations, you might have a copper penny worth thousands. Be sure to get it authenticated and graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its value. Alright guys, that wraps it up for today's video on the 1982 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Who knew that a penny could be worth over $44, $5.55? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more rare coin insights. Also, drop a comment below if you think you've got a valuable penny in your collection or if you learned something new today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're talking about a seemingly ordinary penny that could be worth a fortune. That's right, we're diving into the story of the 1983 Lincoln 1-cent penny, and why this particular coin could be worth an astonishing $72.933 on today's market. So, what makes this penny so special? After all, it's just a penny, right? Not exactly. There's a lot more to this humble coin than meets the eye. First, let's start by breaking down its history and why the 1983 penny is highly sought after by collectors. The Lincoln penny has been a mainstay of American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design was created by sculptor Victor D. Brenner, and over the years, there have been various changes to the coin, but the obverse, or front, still features Lincoln's portrait. Now, the 1983 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, which is where the D mint mark comes from. But the story doesn't stop there. What makes the 1983 penny stand out is not just its history, but its metal composition. In 1982, the U.S. Mint made a significant change to the Lincoln penny's composition. Prior to that year, pennies were primarily made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, making them heavier and more valuable in terms of raw material. But starting in the latter part of 1982, the U.S. Mint switched to a cheaper composition of 97.5% zinc with just a thin copper coating, making the pennies lighter and more cost-effective to produce. However, the 1983 penny caught the attention of collectors due to reports that some coins were still being produced with the earlier copper-heavy composition. Now you might be asking, how does this make the 1983 penny worth over $72,000? Well, it's all about rarity. Even though the U.S. Mint officially switched to zinc core pennies in 1983, a few coins appear to have been struck using the older copper planchets, possibly as a result of leftover blanks from earlier years being mixed into production. These copper pennies are significantly rarer than the standard zinc pennies minted in 1983. In fact, only a handful of these copper 1983 pennies are known to exist today, and this has made them incredibly desirable to collectors. Whenever a coin is rare, especially a mistake or anomaly, its value skyrockets in the coin collecting world. So, how can you tell if you've struck gold, well, copper, by finding one of these rare 1983 pennies in your change jar? There are a couple of key things to check. First, the weight. A standard zinc 1983 penny weighs about 2.5 grams, while the older copper pennies weigh closer to 3.11 grams. If you think you have a rare copper penny from 1983, weighing the coin is a quick and easy way to tell if it's worth further investigation. Second, examine the coin's condition and details. Look at the edges, the clarity of the mint mark, and any signs of wear or damage. Collectors and auction houses are willing to pay a premium for pennies in excellent condition, which can significantly increase the value of your coin. Now for the part you've been waiting for. How much is this coin actually worth today? As of right now, the 1983 copper penny has fetched prices as high as $72,933 at auction. That's right, one little penny could be worth the down payment on a house or a luxury car. Its high value comes from its rarity, the metal composition anomaly, and of course, its desirability among collectors. Prices for rare coins like this can fluctuate based on market demand and the condition of the coin, but the 1983 copper penny consistently ranks as one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies out there. If you think you've found one of these rare 1983 pennies, what should you do next? First, you'll want to have the coin professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These organizations specialize in authenticating and grading coins, and their certification can significantly increase the value of your coin when selling. Next, you can explore selling options. You could list it for auction on platforms like eBay or send it to a specialized coin auction where serious collectors are more likely to bid. Keep in mind, the condition of your penny and how it's graded will play a major role in determining the final sale price. The 1983 D Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a simple coin can turn into a valuable collector's item. Its unique history, rarity, and incredible value make it a dream find for any collector. If you think you might have one hiding in your spare change, make sure to check it carefully. You never know when you could be holding onto a penny worth tens of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. See you next time, and happy hunting! Welcome back, coin enthusiasts! Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike: the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This penny isn't just a piece of change, it holds a remarkable story and an impressive market value of $87,268. So, let's explore its history, rarity, and why it could be a hidden treasure in your pocket. First, let's take a moment to appreciate the historical significance of the Lincoln penny itself. Introduced in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, this coin was the first to feature an actual person rather than a symbolic figure or an eagle. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin showcases Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse, which were used until 1958. In 1959, the design changed to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which remained until 2008, when the U.S. Mint released a series of designs to celebrate Lincoln's 200th birthday. Now, let's focus on the 1984 no-mint mark penny. The most notable feature of this coin is its rarity. Unlike the pennies produced with a D4 Denver or a P4 Philadelphia, the 1984 penny without a mint mark was only minted in Philadelphia and has become increasingly sought after by collectors. But what makes this coin stand out even more? Well, it's the condition and the era varieties that collectors are particularly interested in. For instance, some 1984 pennies have a noticeable doubling effect on the date, or the word Liberty. This anomaly is known as the 1984 double die, and it can significantly increase a coin's value. Now, let's discuss the value of this coin. In recent years, the demand for the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny has skyrocketed. Currently, its market value is estimated at an astonishing $87,268, depending on the coin's condition. Coins graded in mint state condition, such as MS-65 or higher, can fetch prices upwards of $100,000 at auctions. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for those with the doubling error, as they are incredibly rare. This value isn't just a passing trend, it reflects a growing interest in numismatics as more people seek to invest in coins rather than stocks or bonds. As the population of collectors increases, the demand for rarer coins like the 1984 no-mint mark penny continues to rise. If you think you might have one of these valuable coins, here are a few tips to help you assess its worth. 1. Examine the mint mark asterisk. Make sure your coin doesn't have a P or D. If it's a plain 1984 penny, you could be in luck. 2. Check the condition asterisk. The grading scale ranges from 1 to 70. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Look for scratches, discoloration, and wear. 3. Look for errors asterisk. Inspect your coin closely for any signs of doubling or other minting errors, as these can significantly increase value. 4. Get a professional appraisal asterisk. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider taking it to a professional appraiser or a local coin shop for a more accurate valuation. To sum it up, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a collector's item with a rich history and significant market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keeping an eye out for this penny could lead to a profitable find. If you enjoyed today's video and want to learn more about valuable coins and how to spot them, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and happy hunting! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a coin that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike: the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. While it might look like just another penny at first glance, this particular coin is worth a staggering $98,277. Yes, you heard that right. So, let's explore the history, value, and the story behind this extraordinary piece of numismatic treasure. The Lincoln penny, or 1-cent piece, was first issued in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on the 100th anniversary of his birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which was used until 2008 when the design was changed to honor the Lincoln bicentennial. The 1994 penny is part of a long-standing tradition of the Lincoln cent, but it holds a unique place in the hearts of collectors due to its rarity and the circumstances surrounding its minting. In 1994, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but a few notable examples have been found that have been graded as rare and valuable. The value of any coin often hinges on its rarity and condition. The 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is particularly rare because, while billions were produced, only a select few were found in mint condition, graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as MS67 or higher. Mint states 67 is a high grade, indicating that the coin is nearly perfect, with no noticeable imperfections visible to the naked eye. These high-grade coins are the ones that collectors seek after, and they are willing to pay top dollar for them. So, what makes this coin worth such an impressive $98,277? The value is derived not just from its rarity, but also from the historical context and the demand among collectors. In recent years, this specific coin has seen a rise in value due to increased interest in rare coins and the overall growth of the coin collecting hobby. Auction houses have reported sales of MS67 graded 1994 no-mint mark pennies fetching prices in the $90,000 to $100,000 range, highlighting their desirability among collectors. Now, let's talk about how you can identify whether you have one of these valuable 1994 no-mint mark pennies. First, check the coin for the absence of a mint mark. Unlike the Denver, D, or Philadelphia, P mint marks, the 1994 no-mint mark penny will not have any letter. Next, inspect the condition of the coin. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. The better the condition, the higher the value. Also, consider having your coin graded by a professional service. Grading can be crucial in determining its market value, and having a certified grade can significantly enhance your coin's worth. For those of you looking to start or grow your coin collection, here are some tips. Research coins, attend numismatic events, and connect with experienced collectors. Store your coins properly to prevent damage. Use protective holders or cases. Join coin clubs or online forums to share knowledge and potentially find rare coins. Document your collection and any relevant information about each coin's history and value. In conclusion, the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is not just a piece of currency. It's a slice of history and a potential treasure in your pocket. If you have one, consider getting it assessed. Who knows, it could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thank you for joining us today as we explored this fascinating coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content on coins and collectibles. Happy hunting, and see you next time. Welcome back to our channel, Coin Enthusiasts. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American history, the 1995 no Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This isn't just any penny, it has a rich history and a stunning current market value of $98,111. That's right, you heard me. So, if you're curious about what makes this penny so special, stay tuned as we uncover its story, rarity, and why it's worth a small fortune. The 1995 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln penny, was minted during a time of significant change in American coinage. However, this particular penny stands out because of its unique characteristics. Let's start by talking about the basics. This penny features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, which was designed by Victor David Brenner and has been in use since 1909. On the reverse, we have the familiar depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Lincoln's enduring legacy. Now, what makes the 1995 penny unique is that some of these coins were minted without Lincoln's portrait. This rare error occurred during the production process, leading to a small batch of pennies that are highly sought after by collectors. But how did this happen? During the minting process, a die that was supposed to have Lincoln's image was accidentally replaced or damaged, leading to these coins being produced without his likeness. This oversight has created a small number of these pennies, making them incredibly valuable. The rarity of the 1995 no Lincoln penny plays a significant role in its market value. As with any collectible, the condition of the coin is paramount. Coins are graded on a scale from poor P1 to perfect MS70. A well-preserved 1995 no Lincoln penny can fetch a price ranging from tens of thousands to over $98,111 at auction, depending on its condition. For instance, a coin graded as MS-65 or higher can dramatically increase its worth due to its exceptional quality and scarcity. Why is there such a strong demand for the 1995 no Lincoln penny among collectors? Well, collectors are always on the lookout for unique items to enhance their collections. Era coins, in particular, are highly prized because they tell a story and offer a glimpse into the history of minting. Many enthusiasts actively search for this coin in rolls of pennies or even through online auctions, hoping to strike gold. Plus, owning a piece of coinage history is appealing, making this penny a hot commodity. Now that we know its value, how do you identify this rare penny? Here are a few tips. 1. Look for the missing image asterisk. The first sign is the absence of Lincoln's profile on the obverse. If you see a blank or almost blank surface, you might have a winner. 2. Check the date asterisk. Ensure that the date on the penny is 1995. This is crucial as only this year produced the no Lincoln version. 3. Seek professional grading asterisk. If you think you might have one of these coins, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service. This can help determine its condition and value. The market for rare coins can fluctuate based on demand, economic conditions, and collector interest. Currently, the 1995 no Lincoln penny has a market value of $98,111, but who knows where it will go in the future. As more collectors enter the market and the supply diminishes, prices could continue to rise. Investing in rare coins can be an exciting and potentially profitable venture, but it's essential to do your research. In summary, the 1995 no Lincoln 1-cent penny is more than just a piece of currency. It's a testament to the intricacies of coin production and a treasure for collectors. If you find one of these in your change, consider yourself lucky. Thank you for joining us today as we explored this remarkable coin. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more content on rare coins, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever come across a rare penny? We'd love to hear your stories.